There's no defined set of standards or best practices for all countries to follow. There's little sense of security, even little sense of accountability, even though poor security in one country can affect that in another. As an example, a key legal agreement related to nuclear security, the Convention on the Physical Protection of Nuclear Materials and its 2005 amendment, provides an important foundation for nuclear material security, but the amendment has still not entered into force because it has not been ratified by the minimum number of countries, including notably the United States. In addition, peer review, the practice of peers reviewing the security procedures in a certain facility or country, is not the norm. Of the 25 countries with weapon-usable material, 18 have invited a peer review in the last 5 years, but 6 have never invited a peer review, even though it's a critical tool for strengthening a country's security practices. And finally, the vast majority of weapons-usable nuclear material is in military or other non-civilian use and is not covered by the existing agreements. The report issued a number of recommendations. And specifically because no country can address this threat alone, all countries have a responsibility to work not only individually but cooperatively, and specifically they must work together to build and create the conditions for protecting and managing these materials. Done right, such a system could provide international confidence that each country is fulfilling its obligations in a responsible manner. Thus, our main recommendation, as it was in 2012, is for countries to reach consensus on the key principles of a global system and to establish an architecture for implementing them. The system should cover all materials, whether they be in civilian or non-civilian use. It should be based on international standards and best practices. It should be such that it can build confidence in the effectiveness of security practices using things such as international peer review.